I have no papers in front of me for a simple reason. I thought I will speak straight from my heart, spontaneously. The journey began just a few days more than 4 years, 1 month ago. And this journey will continue till I breathe my last. It's a coincidence, and I can assure you it is, that I stand before all of you on the soil where your Honorable Chief Minister, whom I respectfully and affectionately both call him Gole Sahab, originated. Ideally, the executive, the legislature and the judiciary are three distinct pillars in a classical democratic setup. But this does not mean that each one of these three pillars go hammer and tong against each other. Consciously introduced into the Constitution of India, these three pillars required to coexist in order to offer checks and balances so that each one of these three pillars remain within their boundary. I can tell you with some amount of pride that this harmonious coexistence has resulted in one significant milestone for which every citizen of Sikkim should be proud of. Not prepared by the state government or the central government, the India Justice Report, which is known as IJR, prepared by the Tata Trust, has ranked Sikkim as the leading state of amongst all the smaller states of this country in the matter of justice delivery system. This would not have been possible if the executive and the judiciary went hammers and tongs. This was possible because of the cooperation that I, as the head of the judicial institution, got from the head of the political executive, the Honorable Chief Minister. Together, we have proved that in democracy, these three pillars can exist independently, yet coexist in harmony and in a symbiotic relationship in which one gets benefit from the other. Just like a decision which the government takes of opening a primary healthcare center in a remote region of the state, just like the government takes a decision to have a primary school or a secondary school in a remote region of the state, similarly, the judiciary requires its footprints in remote regions of the state. And for those footprints to be established, we have to have the support and cooperation from the state government. In this regard, in the last 4 years, this support and cooperation has been extended in full measure by each person in the government to whom we had to approach for the purpose of developing infrastructure, judicial infrastructure across the state. 2 new districts have been created. However, we had no district courts in these 2 districts, Pakyong and Soreng. And today I can proudly say that in days to come, in months to come, we will have one of the finest district judiciary complex in the state of Sikkim, and this is thanks to the proactive support and cooperation from all stakeholders of the government. I feel proud of the fact that the powers that be sent me to Sikkim from Meghalaya. In our judicial system, when we become judges from lawyers or from the district courts, we term this as an elevation, being elevated to the bench. If I apply the same logic that I was in Meghalaya as the Chief Justice, this was known as the Garo, Khasi and Jayanti Hills, then I came to Sikkim, so I came to the mountains, so I got elevated from the hills to the mountains. And what a journey it has been in the last 4 years plus. The simplicity of the people of Sikkim, the inherent courtesies that are embedded in individual of this region, the genuineness of the people of the state, I can tell you, is second to none. In my view, if there should be a template in our country which would showcase the inherent goodness of the people along with good governance, it will be Sikkim. We should not measure this state on the basis of its length and breadth or its geographical boundaries. We should measure the state on the basis of how happy and content it is today. Yes, I know that there is a lot of work to be done, and as the Chief Justice, I can tell you, my entire fraternity of judges, from my colleague who is also on the dais to the last officer in the judicial hierarchy, will work tirelessly, and we have mechanisms today such as the Legal Service Authority which will work hand in hand with the state government to ensure that just the concrete structure is not there alone. We have judges who will take care of ensuring that access to justice is provided to everyone, and in particular those who are marginalized. It is for this reason, precisely, we need to have this infrastructure in place. We were not interested in the numbers. There might be a primary health care center where maybe 2 patients come for treatment in the whole course of the day. That does not mean that the primary health care center will not be in existence. We would like to give access to justice to one and all, and particularly to all marginalized sections of the society, by ensuring that our subdivisional courts, which will function under the arm of the district court, provide all help that can be provided to those who require to come before this temple, the temple of justice. I can only say this before I conclude. That since we have come up the ladder and become the torch bearers in respect of the justice delivery system pan-India. We are number one now amongst the smaller states. I am laying a roadmap to ensure that for years to come, we will remain the number one state insofar as justice delivery mechanism is concerned, and with the full support of the government. Thank you. Have a good afternoon.